Okay. I was watching something. I was flicking through my thing and I seen something, something, and then I seen rock. But he who places a rock, I don't know what that got to do with, because we got comets here, or asteroids or whatever and stuff like this. Y'all, I don't know. I was awake. I was just sitting there chilling, and then I ended up sleep. I've been trying to do a reading throughout the night. Only thing, and then I just washed my hands in the kitchen, and I heard mom's spaghetti. But my daughter had made a little bit of spaghetti, and I just took like a little pinch of it and ate it. And I don't know what the fuck happened. I'm just asleep. Then I woke up. I've been so thirsty. He about to leave, but his car was right there. I just took his car, and then he's calling me all crazy. Where you at? But I went. I had to get some damn water. Well, I needed cigarettes too, but since last night. But usually I'll just go right out when I figure it out. But I wanted one of them muffins too. But when I seen it's not on sale for $1 no more and 19 cents, I just didn't get it. I will do something like that. It's some stuff that's just meant to only be paid for for $1. You know, like I'll never want to buy another Culver's fry because you can go there from two to something, or whatever time to sometime, and get it for $1. You know what I'm saying? At Taco Bell, you could go there from 2 to 5 at happier hour, and you could get you a drink or a slushy thing for $1. So I'm never going through the drive-through and buying a drink. It need to be $1. Those muffins, if they're not $1.19, I don't want to get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm weird like that, I think sometimes. But I don't know. I feel like I missed something. I feel like also some ritual could have happened last night. I don't know. I feel like strange, like even with my daughter, since I don't know. I just be thinking like that's not my daughter. Like that's an old lady. That's like my grandmother trying to make me raise her until so she could steal everything from underneath me or something. It's weird. And then when I woke up, I started getting all these thoughts. The basement door was open. I realized that like she was when she was taking her shower and stuff like this yesterday. And she came down. She was like, look at my leg. Look at this. Look at this. And she was showing me like, look at how soft my arm is when I just shaved it, or whatever like this. But I kept hearing a quiet place, so I don't know. You never know what, cause she's talking to this boy now, and like I don't know if he's just one of these weird people, these weird town people. It's almost like they trying to take my spirit or my energy and put it in this child to rebirth it so that they could use it. And even if I run from here, I'm still here inside that child. But it's like the grandma or somebody was using my energy all this time when they had me under a rock, and they think like they're gonna do it again. The mother and the grandma or something. I don't know, y'all. It's weird. I rebuke it. I feel like it's also this father because yesterday I got precious energy, okay? But I think it could be also a spirit of this father trying to, pin me down or something like this. They feel like they want to pay me back, by having stuff happening in my house that I don't know. Like everybody's like supernatural gifts are activated in the house except for mine. And it's almost like, I'm thinking like, the first thing I was thinking, I said, nah. Because we got this boy that like her at school and he keep pressing and pressing and pressing. And I'm thinking, I don't think that he's a normal boy. I think that that's why I know that everybody is in on it. There is no assistance. Something is broken in the system. How I told y'all somebody's going to try to raise somebody else up as king or something. And without sending them through the proper process or having all their energy activated. so that the neighborhood or the people can regain. It's not like they regaining power. They can't. It would be like how like Lasher made those people more powerful. His gifts when he came was gonna make everybody more powerful or something. It's something like that. It's not. They just blindfolding you or making you dumb and deaf while they run the kingdom. But we talked about this like 4 years ago. It's like God measuring you, and then these people think you measured up already, and they don't know. Then they end up looking silly because you thought I was this bad thing that needed to, and I wasn't supposed to get any of it, and I was gonna roll right on you or something like this. But I don't know. I'm just been thirsty a lot. This guy has something to do with a spell. So I could be on here like, yeah, guys, and you think it makes somebody look weak or something like this. It really doesn't. Weakness is not knowing something what to do or not doing something and trying to like act like you too big and bad to explain things or, whatever this is. I mean, I don't know. Also, somebody's doing something to limit your energy access or people's access to your energy or yours out. It's make it seem like, oh, you don't even love God or you don't even, they're trying to like keep it, your love for things, people, or your something, they're trying to keep it contained. Hope that God don't think that you still, know there's a God. Or like I say something like the God in me. So then these people trying to invade my body or something so they could become my God or my brain. Like they think they're running the world. I always get this song like people run the world, make the world go round, but I'm thinking like, do you think that for real? It's like, I don't know, this is like a, but I'm wondering, did anybody with these cocky people that keep doing this or trying to force things in people's life, did they ever really think that that was true? Did somebody have to come around and tell these people that's not true? For them to back up and find something else to do? Yeah, but you are holding some shit back. By being so arrogant. Arrogant. And then people wonder why you gotta handle people like that, or you gotta have a sharp tongue, or you have to mean what you say, or you have to speak to people kind of in a way. Um, or how maybe we could get a little bit irritated by these kind of actions of these people. What the heck happened to my glasses? All this too, somebody is holding back, yeah, my money because they know, and really in this reality, if you don't have it, you can't make moves. It doesn't make you weak. Who is like, you get what I'm saying? And it's like all this dancing around, all this twirling around that these people are doing. So I feel like somebody saying, who is like unto me? You use too many people, whatever this is. It's like you too busy. Like it's some scriptures that I put up last night. They busy with their mouth and their feet. This is a different type of being. Some of us might talk a lot on our videos for message, but we don't really talk that much in our life. We'd rather not be talking. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's about something important. But these people move their mouth and their feet too much, both of it. Um, Always trying to, like, I don't know, like get ahead or something. It's like, okay, if I had a mafia, if I had the speech that I could use for 1 million people to follow me, that means something. If I still have this big light on me and this big weight energy, and I haven't even moved or made no movements yet, but shit is moving, that's a lot. You know, I don't have one person I could call on the phone and say, hey, let's go hang out and go to the park. Not one at this moment, because everything is like softly separated now. And I still feel something crushing on these people because of something that they're doing or something like this, and I'm not even going anywhere. So, you know, a lot of stuff can make some people make people look. We had to think about the psychology of the whole thing that we've been under this project all this time. And I'm supposedly not wealthy. See, this is the difference between being rich, abundant, and or wealthy. But some of the wealthiest men in the world, even if they richest men in the world, even if they're newly rich, or people or women too, are trying to put the bid in on me, and I don't even know these people. It's a different kind of something behind that. Because you expect people to see Beyonce perform in them nice, pretty outfits and everything like this. And then somebody be like, I will spend $10 million to spend a night with this person or to get attached to that energy. Whatever this is, somebody wanted you to be like important, but you should feel small while you're important. But we gonna act like you're not important, and we gonna, like, I don't know, somebody's doing something very strange. Like they want you to feel the weight of some kind of being some kind of little bit important without the or ex, exploit you on the lower level so that you can be targeted or trafficked, but you don't have the means to protect yourself, or I don't know. I don't know. Because I wouldn't even say hood star, like, or what they call it, like you a local celebrity or something like this. No, it's something strange. Because the thing is switched. They want the craze that would be on a celebrity that we watch on the Super Bowl or something to be on somebody that's just, I don't know, keeping to themselves or not doing nothing. Like, so wherever you go, you will feel like there's nowhere to hide. Mobs of people are going to be trying to get you. It's almost like, you know what I'm saying? And you will be, oh, like how on American Horror Story with those witches, and she was like, "Get these people away from me, y'all! People, get away from me!" With Kathy Bates, I don't know. She said, "You negras." I don't know, cause that's why I said something about that. Certain people trying to act innocent or something, and say like all the roles being swapped. I just had to go through the whole thing, like about slavery and stuff, and how they taught it to us, but how something really is. And it was the weekend I told you the natural peoples of this place, by making you think a white person, the only white person is Caucasian people. It's weird. when whether you know it or not, there is a. Anyways, out of all three of my glasses, I can't find none down here, and my eyes is really blurry right now. So I don't know. I keep on thinking also somebody is like getting somebody pregnant, like something is getting somebody pregnant. It's like two of you, and there's like imagine like you start feeling like, oh, I'm sick. Am I pregnant? And then you're like, oh no, whew, I got my period, or it's like, oh, I'm pregnant or something, or whatever like this. And then, oh my God, I hope I ain't. What day is it? You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't. What day is this? And it's like this one already been moved after something inseminated it from this area, and they already moved that one, and this is the new one here today. The stomach is a little bit flatter. It's not feeling weird. But then how am I living my life if that's what somebody's doing? Somebody could have did this many times. Nothing is changing or something. Somebody's still doing this dumb shit or something. It's like God is afraid of me, but he want me to be, or a God or a Lord God is afraid of me or can't face me. So they're doing something weird to be making me be around this person. Is a whole process. And like the way I break the bonds or something, because I don't like that, and I said no. And so the way is to just say it. I'm guessing, because this is about to, it's something has to be done about whatever this is. You're not gonna come all in my face or use. That's why I said this is when the stars. Something is going on. Fuck that. Because if it's very important for me to finally meet somebody like me and then live a certain life or get some, why am I going to, if I just had a regular human and I realized that this person was ever to do this to me on a human level, why would I want something more powerful, a demon or a God to come do the same thing and they could just flick my body around or something more? Like, no, I don't like it. King of Wands, yeah, that's what I'm saying. To try to get somebody. It's like, I don't know. Like somebody can't necessarily touch me, but they could maybe do something to the child or something to get to me. I don't know what this is, because see how this little boy is coming? He ready. He got that helmet on with this thing. He either about to shoot this lady or this man so he can have this lady, or he want to get to this lady that's stuck, or she is handicapped or something. And see these crystals here? This could be this academic energy. I think that's Crystal Parham or a clone. I'm pissing these people off because you see what I'm saying? Like, I think that's that. Okay? Um, I don't agree to any of these things. It's like I said, having access to a queen that's not in a palace. These rotten people kept somebody blindfolded and something humiliated or something all this time, and you know you can't see what they've done to you, all the things. It should freak somebody out or something like this. They want me to believe that, oh, it's worked like this all the time. The palace is just a facade. The real queen lived right in this city. We just made this look like this or something. And I'm like, yeah, probably because I was supposed to be the real person all the time. You see what I'm saying? And so, like, I don't know. Something is weird. But there's a little boy trying to get to this woman. They had to make somebody, yeah, for a baby. Like this, I'm not lying. It's like a little boy pushing up on your daughter, but he really trying to get to you at school. But you don't even know this fucking person or something like this. But somebody is not a devil or something like this. Maybe something not going to work. Yeah, the Ten of Wands in reverse. Something they trying to apply. Yeah, these blue bird people is lost their power. They in the Nine of Swords for this bullshit, man. So this got to be somebody that's close to a Lord or a God energy. Their little, favorite little boy, little girl. A girl that, she brought this boy into manhood, and he crazy. He'll always have a spot for her. She'll have a spot, and then they are going off doing this. I don't know, something weird as hell. And they like being talked about, whatever these things are, whatever this is. I'm not gonna spend too much time, but we'll you know what I'm saying. So we have the Hermit here. So it's like what's supposed to make somebody look so powerless is making somebody look powerful. Because it's like, what would you think if somebody said a Lord God or something, a bitch can read your mind? This is somebody that nobody can see through them, but you come after 1,000 years, you can see through their skull. And they panicking or they looking like, this person gotta go. I can't keep pretending like I'm something or something like this. We got the star energy. Okay. With these metals here. So somebody could be making a deal so they can be the best. You have to be careful with your children too. Some people are, see, that Queen of Cups was just in the upright and now she in the reverse. Because these people could be whispering little shit in your child's ear. Some of these children, I told you, is not the children. These are older people that have already found a house in your child to use your child's body for sexuality and everything. And then they'll jump out of that body later on. And then they'll say, oh, look at this little whore. And this is how heavy the spell work is. You get what I'm saying? Like I said, if your boyfriend or husband or your mom or somebody was estranged, they weren't. They were using your vassal. They were using you as some type of anchor or something like this. I don't know. Because my daughter was freaking out the other day, and then she was like, oh, all of a sudden my coach gave me a high five, and she said that I was doing, you know. So something changed. High hopes, it could depend on what's in their DNA or something like this. Because I'm not saying that nobody else has special stuff in their DNA. What I'm saying is everybody want to disregard the stuff that I have in my DNA or on my path, or they want to take it off my path and put it in somebody else. But there's only one of me on the planet that's like this. So even if they try to make another one, it wouldn't be just like it. So I just want my individuality. I'm not using anything to do anything to anybody or something. Like, why is you doing that? Somebody's like doing too much. So again, here's the blonde haired girl. They want to remove out of a situation or something like this. And all this is for men that's not high value and men that don't deserve to pick any other woman on the world in these times when you're getting something beautiful or something that's something you don't get anymore. These men, you go read this shit of you being privileged for on some trash. That shit is over. And so you go do something else or something. You don't get no more. These even be these 60-year-old men. I'm not talking about in spirit either. And then you ruining other people's lives so you can get the next hot person that's coming filled with juice or whatever like this. And then it's either like treating people like they don't have the power, forcing it to be that way. And some people you allow the power to consume you so that they can get what they want out of you. And then some of us have more power for you jealous. And so you block us from being able to receive because you want us to be feeling like it's more of a curse than anything. Or we're the people that just give away for free. Like we don't know our value by forcing it. Like these people are irritating to me. You understand? So somebody's trying to get somebody cut out of the scene. This could be, if this is a child of yours, this is the real mother here. Okay? With the Two of Swords. But she might be using your spot. So it's kind of like, this is you. I don't know. This is you or this is her. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get you out of the picture. Like you was at the mom's group. Like, yeah, my daughter Sheila, look how she's doing with her baking pie contest at school or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And this mom is jealous. She want to be God, but she also want to be this person's mom, but you couldn't be both. You get what I'm saying? Somebody didn't want you to do both. Oh, it's natural for somebody want to make it seem like it's natural for me to raise kids, not you. Somebody's a manipulator here. Okay? Yeah, something's being blocked though. Now, this could be somebody, I want you around. I got that song. So this could be the real mom trying to stand up as God because they lied. Okay. So this was an infidelity here. So if somebody did come get this egg, it shows a couple things. If somebody tried to put an egg in me, look, I see the pink balloon right down here on the floor. If somebody did, it shows a couple things here. This also somebody wanted to get. This is like I told you, a man that was like this. It could be the astronaut that had things with other women or something like this that they covered up for this person so that they could leave with all the finances of the marriage or something. Say 15 years ago, your person had sex with a girl. Instead of this, because they have to really kind of keep something perfect, they got to keep something some kind of way. You carried this child and you had this child and you ruined your body, or you had this child, something like this, whatever. They don't want to let you go, like get your severance or get something and let you go. They want this person just that was hiding in the background because this is their child that you've been raising to come out and cut you out and hurt you really bad about this whole thing right here. I don't know why these people didn't want this person to know that they were cheating. They were a cheater too, because I feel like they built a system around this lady being like the rag lady. Like she the one really got all these arms doing all this work, right? And so it's like they wanted to make this person look something. They already had a avenue that they created to make this person look like a horrible wife and mother, blah blah blah. That way you don't look at this. That all this time this man that had hundreds, or this woman that had hundreds of people that they done had a baby with, right? This is cruelty. It would be animal cruelty or some other kind of cruelty or something like this too, though. But by keeping somebody under a rock or blindfolded, this is what somebody was able to try to do here. And then I gotta lose my position here, or I couldn't do both when I could do both. It's something weird like this, or whoever this is. And so if somebody said, so it's like they're making false preparations or imaginary preparations in the background for their 5D world or something like this, because they can't, and they have to make that reality as possible because they can't physically take these places. Like I wouldn't be surprised if people are creating like replicas of the White House, you know what I'm saying, in their fucking basement. And they're going down there putting on a Donald Trump mask and trying to put together some kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? In the future, like it just seemed like nothing's gonna be real or something. Like all the real motherfuckers left and they just know somebody that hate fake and speak real, but somebody left you behind because you too fucking real and they got caught whatever, so they not really real. So if you left, okay, if all the real people was leaving and you not real and you left me here, and I'm a real person and I don't like the fake shit and I was supposed to go, and then you over, like, what did you win for real? Because eventually, I don't know. Or this could be the person and her spouse is dead, she don't know, but this whore that was sleeping around or riding on him when he had the heart attack, she know. This his child, this her child. So bitch, you want me to sit down and be your husband, and bitch, your wife in my kingdom? Bitch, what go around come around. You already pulled these swords out on my neck. So you motherfucker, you better make sure you can do it when you do, cause I'm not gonna hesitate when it come back around to get your neck. All right? So this is something like that. Like this, somebody, don't you ever try to put no fucking body. I don't know what this is, but I know a lot of people know me that shouldn't know me. They don't know me, but a lot of people see me or something that's not supposed, is a little trippy now. It's a little concerning. We got the World card energy, Page of Pentacles. Because to be honest with you, I will not take the invite. Like, no. I'm not going to think that God did all this and I'm going to deal with some air deity as my husband that can't touch me or can't do something like this or whatever this is. Like that, I'm not going to deal with that. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Like you could try to force people, but some of us is made up of shit now. And we don't have to convince you that you wrong about me being weak or too confused or something. I'm not here to convince you. I'm here to be, I am. You get what I'm saying? Like, we from two different something like this here. Okay? There's an end also of somebody like, I don't know, making replicas, or I don't know what this is. Something like this here. Like, I'm not trying to be anything. This is already in, like, this is what, just like anybody else is coming in the world with a talent or something, like, man, that person knows how to do this or something like this. Like, I don't know what, I know my stuff is not over, and I know everything is not taken. So without they say that you poor but thou art rich. Like, some of these people was able to do something, but um I know at the end of the day, I'm seeing everything is gonna be okay or something like this. Because these people, Five of Wands, these other people could be warring against you or trying to like keep it all together, like make sure their hair is perfect, everything, so they can look like the perfect candidate when this man flip on you and leave you and take your money and they get the money or whatever. They already know that this is about to happen. You don't know that this is about to happen. This is what people are plotting. Lots of people can't wait until it happens, the main event. So these girls are doing all this stuff and like, look at me, sir, over here. You know, these could be the people that's warring against you, but this is the son of David, and these people are not. And this person has a mission or something like this that's different than theirs. Like, if these people would just stop and let go, like, I don't know. That's just strange. They're like the Twilight Zone. And you could be, because okay, I could hear the Bible when they say you do, this is my reluctant one. But it's like, man, I ain't know, I wasn't made to do that, man. I'm like, I don't know, cause like it's like the like between like beauty queens and something, like, I don't know. But that I kind of gotta do stuff my way or something a little bit too. But it's, I think those things are cute or something like this. But like, it's just the thing of it. That would have been fun to do those kind of things or something. But then again, is it worth all that? And I don't know. Like, I'm not talking about nobody that does it. I'm just saying for me, it'd be like, eh. And you know how people say, oh, I hate competition. It's not like scary like I hate competition. It's like, what is the competition first? And the kind of competitions that I would like to be involved, I don't even think they created those on Earth in front of humanity or something yet. If I was even going to compete, there's nothing to compete with or something about my life. Like, why are people trying to compete about those type of things? My destiny, my money that's coming to me in my fucking name for me. Why am I having to fight with somebody about that? Like, this is them not making any sense to me. It's just not. So people trying to end somebody or something is behind somebody possibly. These girls are going to be in the Ace of Pentacles. In the reverse now. They're going to have to get to the back of the line and reapply for something. I feel like the Chariot energy. This could be a little boy that's in heaven or something. He wants to see his mom. He's ruining some stuff, or I don't know. He's knowing about the DNA test being fake or something like this. Because this person, I don't know. This person and this person is connected some kind of way. And then I was hearing, I think it's a, no, it was a, because I be hearing people's voices like these people like guardians or something. But I was hearing something, and he was like, yeah. I think Chris Brown was doing like an interview, and he's like, yeah, if I could have somebody, if I was thinking I could have both of them at the same time, or something, like if I could just have these two women or around me, or I don't know. He was saying something like in the interview, and it made me think, what? Wait a minute. With Sandra Brown or whatever, and then the card that we had, I think it was like the cherry and one of those other things with all that, I said that brown, that doo-doo brown, or that brown energy at the top. Like the mud was at the top, or like a mud flood or something like this. But I was thinking, nah, because I heard yesterday that somebody do. Somebody, it don't have, I don't know, somebody's last name could be Christopher or Brown, okay? But it's like somebody, like you and your arch nemesis or something, they wanted to be ones walking through the rest of this span or this cycle with you and attached to you and like somebody want to bring some shake up or drama in your life or something, and I refuse. I don't fear it. I just refuse. I feel like it's a weight. And one thing I done sat here and time is valuable, and I feel like I done lost a lot of it right here, but not really. Cause whatever happened had to be happening so that somebody could actually start living or something. I don't know, it's kind of strange like this, but it's like uh-uh. Somebody could be having somebody two baby mamas pregnant at the same time to make a very, I don't know, somebody feel powerless. It's like the girl that all the boys in the 5th grade wanted to talk to because she was the first one with boobies or big boobies. They think that same shit gonna work or something like this, and now your mental is expansive. Not because you was involved behind the scenes against this thing to make somebody look stupid or to torture a human or whatever this is or something like this, and you behind the scenes, you know what's going on. Somebody's not supposed to know none of that, and they know that. You know, I don't know. It's something strange like that. Because somebody is doing something with these cans here. I don't know, maybe they're taking and putting these, storing these. This could be the storage or arc or something. Yeah, I see a baby on the screen right now with the Honest brand. Like they're starting the process. They don't want those of us that can say something about it to know. They're just subliminally sending these messages out. All right. Somebody's off balance with this sips juice energy. This could be this person that's hiding the death of the spouse. Okay, but see, we got these pink people, or this could be this slay yoni, because see, the yoni is a cup, and all these little girl cups with these little pink things, pinky. This is like a kid, could be a pimp. These positions don't have to be in here. If these people are getting caught by me, I'm calling them out and something like this, they're gonna get punished or something like this. I don't like these people. They don't like me. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't understand. I'm guess because I don't have no real claws, or I don't see my real power all the way or something. I'm supposed to be afraid because these people could work little things or something like this. Okay, right into the program that you or I or the real gods or something created. Is like, oh, okay. I don't know. It's weird like that because the power is in somewhat of, even if these people think they know what's about to be happening next and you don't, the power, you focusing on the wrong thing while you sitting there watching somebody in a harmful situation or something like that. You obviously focusing on the wrong thing. So your intentions or something like this. Do you understand? God deals with intentions and stuff. Sometimes somebody can make a mistake, especially if they're just a human or they just this other race or they didn't get the proper treatment or something like this. You understand? And it's really not their fault. And but these the people that want you to go to hell for the not your faults. 7 of Cups, they could be losing their gifts, or yeah, this is not an illusion that this person was acting like a baby, wanting all the stuff, or that again, somebody is a skinwalker that kept moving around you. The original left a long time ago or became a ghost. It just like Casper, it just started jumping in to people because that's why I like Casper a little bit. That movie Casper, I think I used to watch that when I was younger. Um, because that girl was like lonely or something like this, and then he came in a boy form. You know, the thing that they did too also is that when I was younger, they could have made me experience the bad things or the greedy things, or make me a byproduct of things that will only get me raped and pillaged, like taken from. They didn't let me enjoy any of the things of a child. It's like, and I feel like Somebody has been coming back here as a teenager. They've been coming back and going back into high school, graduating high school. They've been doing this. You know, it's the connection that they can have with the adults that are raising them, you know, out of the blue. They just pop up out of the blue. They just, you know, and there's a something about school. It's almost like the way somebody did you in school, or they cut your life short in school or something. You were supposed to be the one to go back in school and have an experience or something. But somebody is so greedy that they done set us way off because they kept going back just to do it, just because they wanted to hang around with young girls and lick on their kitty cats or something. You know what I'm saying? And this could be also why so many people in school are gay or something like this in high school now. Like these boys is wearing leggings and they doing it. You know what I'm saying? So at these school, I be seeing these boys, they be like bopping, popping, you know, through the parking lot. You know, they not doing nothing extra, no makeup, no heels, no nothing. But they got them flip flops on, bitch, and them got them motherfucking them leggings on, you know what I'm saying? And they be bopping. You know, the way they walking, you could just tell. You know what I'm saying? No makeup, no lip. Well, probably just some lip gloss. You know what I'm saying? Is yeah, I'm a boy, but yep, I got ass too. You know what I'm saying? So it's something. It's something like this. Okay. You know, and now we have like these people are kind of like scared or humiliated, or some of these kids are not being talked to at school at all. Right? They're starving the child, and then when one person come around, they're making it like it's a demon. It's gonna bind the soul of this child. It's not, the child is not gonna, they're gonna think I just got a friend. It's a very hard thing to watch as a mother that a system abused your child, but they had to lie on you and say that you was a bad mother to be able to get a hold of um that type of power over your house or your child. They had to lie on you so they can really abuse the child. You understand? And the system or fake system or whatever this is, or witches or a group of people are saying like this is okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's the way we should do something or something like this, right? And the system supports it. Said that you was a bad mother behind your back, though. They filed a secret report behind your back or underneath the ground where they live, where darkness lives. And then they came up here and when you said that you was not doing what you was supposed to be doing so that they can bring your child there and then do like that. Okay? So, you know, we got a high priestess in reverse here. Okay? It's like this is going to be a new era of children or breed or something that's coming in, that these people are going to try to hold you hostage, and one day they going to try to give you everything. They're going to be trying to push you out that door. You're going to have gold coins bouncing off your ankles. Here, just go. You know, because it's almost like these people are being hard-headed and not listening. I cannot commune with you. Nothing is happening for me with this. I don't think this is a good idea. I know that you're really trying to attach to me or make me be attached to you or something like this, but I can't even feel you. I can only know that that's what you're doing. I can't engage with you, so I don't want to do that. You understand? This is like somebody that like bites the victim, the vampire that bites the victim, and then they say, "Oh, you know," a couple like hours later, the person wake up and start walking around, you know, kind of stiff. They getting back to it or something like this, and then the person say something in their head. They're like, "Oh, somebody's talking to me," or something like that, and then you know that you've been sired or you know that you've been something. It's like these people are doing this thousands of times, and it's like, no, still not nobody here like me, so. You know, I don't know. And I feel kind of bad a little bit like that, but not enough to compromise myself or something like this. Page of Wands in reverse. Yeah, somebody's getting blocked, High Priestess, or like just seen Illinois on the thing. Somebody wants you to choose Illinois, but it's like, who said that that's what this is? No, let's do it. This is not even about any of that. This is about something that somebody opened up trying to ruin somebody in the pit. The way they wanted you to feel about the way they about to feel. And they gonna know it automatic because they say, who is this little bitch think she is, or this little black person think they is, or this little, somebody's getting cheap. The cheap talk now, you know, because it just say, I seen somebody say yesterday, like, talk is cheap, and I'm thinking it depends on who the fuck is doing it. Yeah, look, Knight of Cups, somebody could be doing this. Now, this is sad if a whole bunch of older women are locked in some type of purgatory because some men thought it was okay to teach to have their sons go hopping on their old heifers, that they done with. I'm done with Sally, but I can't let her go. Let's just let the little boys practice on her. Put a prison system on her because we're gonna say that she was sleeping with young boys. Just let one of them lay an egg in there and she'll be strapped in here for about 10 years or something like this, for having sex with a minor. She's not having sex with old John no more. Yeah, put that anchor on her. That way we can keep her blindfolded because there's still some shit up in there. We didn't think so, but there's still something up in there that we could use. So, yeah. So somebody could be put something in somebody's drink here, okay? All right. This could also be a time where there's some people that have more demonic elevation here. Where, say, imagine your children are able to go and experience these 5D dimension things, or they are able to call in their other clone and go to Bahamas for a week, and then you never knew because they don't want you knowing, or they don't want to share these things with you, but they have a cyber family that they share these things with, and they only give you hell, or they only like talking shit to you all the time. You don't do this right. You don't do this right. And then they're over there like, oh yes, it's a like core line spread out from that house. It's like the other mother. Now I have to go back to the other mother. You know, she's not putting food on the table anymore. I gotta find crackers and cheese and crackers and peanut butter. Cause when I was young, I used to have to make a little red shit. Like if I was real hungry or something, and we didn't have no bread, or I had to walk all the way up to that damn store by myself to get the bread or something, and I didn't want to, then, well, most of the time I wanted to. I was outside a lot when I was young, or I wanted to be outside a lot, but sometimes I had to get that cracker appetizer. What they call, like, whatever they call those appetizers, that's like the trio. I had to find like 3 or 4 different ways that you can make crackers. Tuna, peanut butter and jelly, cheese, something like this, and try to put that shit on the thing. Bologna. You know what I'm saying? It was like what you call those appetizers that, like it's like a trio or something. It's like the try it all, like try them all or something. Like mozzarella sticks, chicken strips, onion rings, that kind of thing. And I feel like whoever this is, they doing this because of this harvest could be coming towards you. But the ancestors know that you don't have the tools to unlock this to get your harvest or to actually use this harvest. Now, this boy could get through your daughter, okay? You about to get a harvest. This boy trying to manipulate the situation and got rid of the daddy and everything like this, and any of your protectors or something like this. It'll be a young lad. He trying to get to the daughter to get to you, to mate with the daughter to mate with you, or something like this. I don't know, y'all. Like, this is too much for me. Okay? This is too much. And the ancestors are all for it. It's like this person gets everything they want, and this about to shut this motherfucker down. They've been doing this for a long time, whoever this is. It's messy. Like we be trying to get to the core elements of things. And then we have the Knight of Wands. Now this Knight of Wands could be this child here. The child of yours could be the same age as this person, or it could have stopped growing or developing at the same age, or it's something like this. And the ancestors are this child. I don't know. See what I mean? Knight of Cups, they're sending these people out these missions too. He's pouring this, trying to get, and then we got the Knight of Wands here, come in and suck this person out the way. This is like Lost Boys or Lost Stars, or this is like Lost Girls. Like these are, mm, mm. So people be like, oh, somebody leveling up for somebody. Like these people been childish for a long time or something. But somebody be making like, so they make somebody like a king maker or make a kings out. You might not get to participate or have them, but somebody makes boys into kings or something like this. They could be holding somebody hostage to do that. But whoever this seemed like a, he's like a, I'm going to this Rutherford College, for my master's. This is who this is. Okay? And then we have the Knight of Wands here. This is one of them boys that like was in the field, like in the this one of the boys that was in the tree house. You know what I'm saying? Building some shit or something when he was younger. Trying to work on the old vintage war clock or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like this boy, like it's like both of these boys got stuck in something here at these times, or when they died or they got turned or something. This is what they were doing. And I was a young man, 17 years old. I had graduated ahead of my class, and I was just on my way out to get my associate. I had just gotten my master's, and I was on my way to getting my associates, or vice versa, however the fuck it goes. You know what I'm saying? And whatever. They was a ladies' man or something. I seen a movie like this, and at the end, the boy came and got the girl out the way because the person was about to come over there and kill her. Okay. Oh, girl, what is this? That's a movie. Cause the guy in there remind me of somebody. Like I wonder if the real dad of that Caucasian boy, that Biggs boy, I wonder if he was behind the scenes. I'm looking at it now a little bit now. Cause in that movie, that guy reminded me of that, but I kept on somebody was like, yeah, look deeper into the Biggs boy. I said, boy, that is somebody just wrote that paper, said that this my father. Ain't no motherfucking way. Listen, Drew Barrymore is in there, okay? And the one guy. And they were dad and daughter, and they were going on a trip for the summer or whatever like this, to travel like in the mountains and stuff like this. And then they end up getting stuck in the middle of nowhere for like a couple weeks. They had to stay in this trailer park, and it was a weird trailer park. And people was dying there since they got there, something like this. And then there was one guy that was like the bad boy coming around flicking cigarettes around, talking to her. And she's like, oh, something like this. And she tried to give him a chance, but then there was the nerdy boy that was in the back. But it was like the bad boy was not the one. The bad boy was trying to get out of town. And the bad boy was not the one at the end that they should have been worried about. It was actually the really nice boy, because at the end they was about to leave, and he's like, oh, you're gonna leave now? But see, it was the bad boy here, the one that it was the bad boy, the one that was like kind of like just acting nerdy around her, like, oh, it's whatever you want or whatever like this. And he was acting like he was all for it, like, no, I just want to help you or whatever. But then he did try to make a move on her that made her a little bit, whatever. And the one guy was a little bit more edgy and like hovering and stuff like this. But I don't know, it was something weird about this movie anyways. But come to find out, the one was more dangerous, like the quiet one or whatever. He's like, oh, you're just leaving now? Tell your parents you don't want to go. You're just going to stay here or something like this. So that's what I was thinking about. Only like for a week, like somebody could have got in a place for like a week or something, and some energies connected or something like this. Okay, because it's like somebody's just like, oh my God, it's only for a week or something like this. And then they were leaving because it was two ladies that was stuck there in that trailer home too for a long time, waiting for somebody because they couldn't find gas. It was like you were stuck in the middle of nowhere and you couldn't get nowhere. You know what I'm saying? And so it was a lady that there was two girls that was living there that was friends that was sharing a trailer home, and they wanted to get out of there. You know, the dad ended up meeting one girl and he liked her, and then the other girl was kind of nice and everything like this. But the thing is, they all they had a the man had his car I think there, but something about his car what they just needed gas, but his car would drink up too much gas or something like this. So they realized that the girl, one of them girls, was like had their own car, and they were stuck there too because they could never get gas or whatever. And so they put the gas in the girl's car to make it easier. You know, it's a smaller car. We could get more on gas. We could all get in here and we could leave. And the little boy blew the damn car after they sat there and siphoned and put. They went like miles away to get gas and come back with this old man that had a truck. They brought the damn gas, put it in the thing, and then the little boy that didn't want her to go, he exploded it. So do I think somebody exploding somebody's car? No. Okay, but let's think about this symbolically. Somebody ruined something. Okay, somebody coming like I'm coming in there, I'm coming in that war zone. We already know that. Like, let's just think this is a movie. Like, people get into a certain place and the metrics is off there. Like, this is the devil's. It was used to be like the Garden of Eden, and now it's the devil's playground, right? And somebody and these people have learned how to make some kind of seismic something or some firmament or something like this around this place, and people tend to get stuck there if they don't have, if they're not fully activated before they live in this place. The things can take over the person or something, right? So it's like somebody's like, I'm going in to make my baby. Like, somebody got, I about to say we. So this could have something to do with this particular situation. It had a little span of time or something that somebody thought that they worked it out, because you could be thinking, oh, the person hate me or they moved on or something like this, boom, boom, boom. And they just, there's division or something like this, right? So let's just think like that. And then somebody said, I got to do something to stop this person from wanting to do that, you know, from leaving. Everything was in a row. We found out this person didn't do these crimes. We found out this person was innocent of these things. We found out this person is who they say they is. They do got money left over. They're going to be fine or something. Okay, great. You know, it's always that part at the end of the movie when it's like, great, let's just get out of here. And then, you know, there's an explosion and nobody's going anywhere. You know what I'm saying? It's something like this. Okay? It's something like somebody came back and seen something, or like I said, the false DNA test is how somebody got, but this person must be a robot or something. They can't see, and they have a Billy Big. Hmm? They got a really big blind spot. Whoever this is, they have a really big blind spot. They should not be operating on this level where they could be fooled like this. Because I'm tired of these girls saying, oh, he just thought that you bitches is dumb too. I want a new system. Okay? I'm you know, I can't deal with this. This it's like negligence or some shit like this. I don't know. You know? But it's almost like somebody swapping the daughter with the mother or something. I don't know. But whoever this is with this plunger, this person came and get the person out the situation. Maybe they seen that this person about to drug this person. Now remember, we look down with the Little Monsters movie. We look down inside that hole, right? In that dream a couple days ago. And everybody was out. School's out for the summer is on. Motherfuckers is out. The little kids, the little garbage pail kids, everybody out. The Cabbage Patch Kids ain't got, you know, you better go. I don't know what the fuck they gonna do with the Cabbage Patch Kids, because everybody else is out. You know? You know, the Cabbage Patch Kids is like the ones that have innocence on them. The shell layer is innocent because they don't know fully who they are, or they've been who they are has been locked up away from them or stolen from them. And so, you know, yeah, they might smoke a little weed, they might do a little, but they have their boundaries, or they have some kind of something about themselves. Their intentions are normally always, they are mostly pure. And then you got people that sit back and watch people like you. A little bit timid, a little bit this. Yeah, oh, that's the perfect person, the perfect vassal. Let me get started on it. You know, and then they just bump into you at school. Oh, excuse me. Oh my goodness, you dropped your stuff. Oh, here, I'm gonna get it. And that's the rest of your fucking life. Something like this. So it's almost like I'm here to have a chance to actually protect the innocent, because somebody has been protecting these bad kids for a long time. There's a lot of them. They haven't had no sacrifices, but the good kids that was going to go do good things, they've been being sacrificed. Or anybody that can grow up to figure out how these people are operating or using something to manipulate the situation to go in their thing, you know. But I'm telling you, whoever this is, something like that. There's too much references here with the boy throwing down the dishes. These could be 3 boys, actually. I don't know why I'm getting that. These are boys that remain boys. Like, they could have got activated through you or me, or you could have been their like den mother kind of energy or something like this unknowingly, and they just, because I feel like somebody was trying to, all you'll always be my baby me, but you know what I'm saying? These could be the forever youngers that feel like they're tired of it all too, with the bully ones, the mean big bully ones. You know, I don't know. Or the ones that been called bad all this time when they was just doing what they, you know, was supposed to be doing or something like this. Okay, this could be like the preppy versus the petty. Because this dude was petty to blow up that car. I mean, it was a big thing, but he blew up the whole damn car. And one of the girls actually died in the car. Okay? So I don't know if this has something to do with somebody that's been, you know, childish or stuck in childlike ways for a long time. But, you know, yeah, I don't know. We got stepping up or stepping up to the plates. Mm, you know? Because again, even if these girls do got grapes in them, the other team is winning. I don't know. Because if, you know what I'm saying? Mm, mm. But that person listened to a high priestess in reverse, whoever this is. I feel like this person don't want to be stolen from anymore. But like I told you, this could be a whole new development that was built behind this woman's back. So these people kind of admire you. They could have seen you being kind to your children, or when you were kind to your children, they could admire you. Something like, these are people that long for that or something like this in the background. I'm not sure. Um, but it's almost like no, because this person, these people manipulate things to get things signed over in their name or something. See that work and efforts. This person, this preppy child, is coming around trying to get it, and this could be also like the little scrappy boy that needed new shoes all the time. He got holes in his jeans. He got bullied by this person because, you know, they didn't know how to do magic. You get what I'm saying? So somebody had to use their brain. So yeah, there's something like that. It's almost like this is also somebody that missed out on their childhood, and they tried to live their childhood when they was an adult, but in doing that, they didn't understand how much they was afflicting other people to lose their childhood. Now, this might not be your running around riding bikes like this age, but there's a second level to a childhood. I'll just label it for me, I think. Going through some kind of reawakening or something at a later time in life. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's something I'm supposed to have been done twice, 22 is something, and I didn't get to do it. And so, you see what I'm saying? This could be, and it's some selfish reason here. So, I don't know. It's like, yes, these people are double lifers or whatever. They have to stay and go through the whole school and high school thing twice or something, and then they get to leave the planet. And it's just like, but wait, somebody did it like this or something. Like something is being, I don't know, changed. Yeah, like Ace of Cups. And the Emperor, this Emperor is like, I had to lose you to love myself. Listen, this Emperor is about to die because this is somebody that was acting like they was helping you in the first place. They was not doing nothing. They are not the God. Okay? Yeah, they are not the God. The Strength card is the power here. Somebody was using a child or something like this and blocking their child in every way that could be extracurricular or something like this. Gifts, everything. Maybe because they were using it. I don't know. We got Page of Swords here. In the reverse. Somebody spying. So that somebody cannot get out. They said, you about to think you about to do what? These niggas about to come take you out and do what? Somebody ain't letting somebody go or something. Yeah, they're spying so that you don't. But it's going to happen anyways. Because I was thinking, if I be the Transformers person, if I was LaBeouf, you know, or if I had a Bumblebee, you know, I want him to turn into a semi-truck. And right about, and I want to name the date and that time when I end up finding myself here by myself for like an hour or something. We'll never know when it's going to happen because how the household works. Preferably, I'm not responsible to go pick up the child or something that day because I don't want to do anything like that. And I would tell Bumblebee to turn into a semi-truck and open up, come eat all these boxes up and put it in the back, and let's get the fuck up out of here. Because somebody was like, oh, we're getting that arranged. Oh, you thought I was running to another state or something? No, I just want my own house. I don't want to live with these people anymore. I'm going to still stand here and get on your fucking nerves until everything is righted or the wrongs are written. However you want to say it. Like, it's not even stubborn. It's like, oh, yeah. Because people are like, oh, a Taurus is something. We can't do nothing. Yeah, like this. We got the 5 of Pentacles. In reverse, whoever this is that was able to break this stuff. And get their way. I don't know. Maybe they're not. Because, I don't know. That's why I said whoever this woman is in reverse. Because they could have been doing something with these people. You're going to choose. Because this person, whatever you would get to a certain cap, she'll start throwing stuff. Because she like being you on a higher level. Or having a higher sense than you. Or knowing more than you. Or something like this. And maybe she had these 2 boys or these 2 men were stuck as a child. So they had to go be with your child version of you or your forever young version of you. But they're like, we're tired of this shit or something. We're not going to take it. This person doesn't want to own us. She wants to just help us grow or something like this and do something like this. This is like, you got to owe me everything, something like this. Your heart, your soul, your alliance, your this, you know, and somebody else just won't, you know what I'm saying? It's something like this that is about, yeah. This is why somebody is going to be able to get up or go up. Actually, something that's kind of cool a little bit. Because think about it. You might have something in common with these people where people always kept them. They couldn't explain it, but people was always keeping them down, just like they was doing to you. And you guys help each other or something like this. I don't know. But this is something actually kind of cool a little bit. The twins or some children. This is judgment here. Somebody could have trained me, come put this in your cup so that they can move up above you. But again, maybe these little forever young princes or something are could be very powerful here. This I don't know. This is a woman that's detrimental or dear to them. All right, we got the Empress and the Moon. So somebody hiding the Empress. Judgment. Somebody feel like somebody got the recipe, even though it's hidden until something. Yeah. Whoever this person is. They can't keeping you strapped on this thing as some appetizer to people, so you could get in danger. And these are the kind of men that will blame the women. This is why we have to be a man over you, because you don't know how to take care of yourself. No, you just put women in a very uncompromised, a very compromising situation in order to make it look like that so you can have them. And like, what kind of man is that? Yeah, somebody is not supposed to be a servitude to this person or these people. Like, if you gotta scare the damn girl to death, use all your power, your money, or whatever this is, or something like this, you know, This could also be the Beauty and the Beast or something like this. And again, some of these people might don't like you because you couldn't see what was going on or what they all been through. They felt like you didn't. They looked at you and they felt like you didn't have to, but maybe throughout the time, that's the worst thing, that you wasn't aware, so you couldn't fix nothing. But everything, they don't understand that some open up like a big old rotten mouth or something like this, and you had to sit up in it, like maybe in the well. And my name could be Jonah. Okay. Heck, with this two of Pentacles, these people could be twins. And I feel like these people feel like you be somebody talking about them, about their ways. But it's just like you don't understand. You like, why you doing like that? That ain't what you supposed to be doing. Who said do it like that? Or something like this. I don't know. There's a cultural or a spiritual difference here. In a zone. Auto zone. But somebody was dealing with the seven of I'm about to get out of here real quick. The Seven of Cups in reverse. Somebody was dealing with somebody else's gifts now. Okay? And they was serving this up to people like it was theirs. Same thing with this juice. Now everything is off balance. But main thing is this brand whore, or this person that maybe there could be another name for this kind of person. They find the people that's wealthy, or to find the people that's something, and then they cleave on to them. Or somebody, you're able to do this, and there's another entity that's higher than you that was seeing through your retina scan, or seeing the way that you think, and actually they made sure they was there to get the harvest. Like you was just looking for one wealthy man because you want to be taken care of when you was going to have your children or something like this, and you wanted that perfect lifestyle or that perfect home or something, and take care of your children or whatever like this, so they don't get abused at daycare. You know, like you, this is what your real intentions was. Like, so I feel like there's something about somebody's real fucking intentions. You did not have no, you was not being no kind of way. Your real intent, my real intentions was not to use a man. It was, I want this man to be able to provide this thing. Like I was preparing this shit in high school, and I feel like I'm being punished for that. You know, the person had plenty of time to flee. You know, um, but there is a high priestess behind this person that was acting like they was like, y'all know what the Butterworths, they had that little lawsuit, okay, about questioning who is the real owner or something like this. So it's somebody doing, that person is this, that's sending these guys out to put something in the drink. But remember, I told you it was the nice guy or whatever that didn't want her to leave. That was the one that she should have been worried about, because he was willing to do anything to have her to stay. But we don't know. This could be past. Because I feel like that's a whole bunch of switching their hands. Like, man, you keep her. Nobody else want her or something like this. Okay, well, if I do, then I'm going to be the man around here. And I need to have this much money or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like somebody making some kind of plans or something like this. Yeah, a divine masculine. Because almost like there was some respect at one point in time. Because this is talking about that disrespect too. Where people knew not to touch a certain person. Or you really had to sneak and do it. But now people are like, I don't give a fuck. Look, I was just here last week, bitch. Look. You know what I'm saying? It's like the disrespect or something like this. It's like, see, when you take that restriction away from thinking God gonna get you or something. But again, if God don't get you, something gonna get you. Okay? Because it's something about these things here. Intuitive Kev energy in reverse. So this is like my galaxy card or something. All right? Somebody's in the reverse here. Somebody's not a Jezebel. Also, I was hearing that some guys were, yeah, somebody could be, look, please help. Some of these, it was your mother's. Some of these, it was the guys, a guy that you dated or something you didn't realize that swapped with you. Could have been the person you was married to. Somebody was using your vassal to enjoy time with other men, possibly. You wasn't fucking with them. Whoever this person was attachment was fucking with them. They could have, it could have been went that far because somebody never wanted to be seen as that, and you could help this person get over that, where they thought, how was you gonna judge them about that? And it's like, what? Oh, you didn't have nobody love you for real. And the person that that really loved you and would have still loved you and would have understood and would have been still your fucking best person or something like this, because I loved your ass for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, my love is just different. It's not possessive, except for one person. If I ever had one person, I could probably end up being possessive. Not, you know, because I feel like people think I'm passive. Damn, you just act like you don't care about nothing or something like that. No, I care about something. You know what I'm saying? So, but only after I've come to the realization. I don't have to go to the pastor or the I already came up with the, you just see what I'm saying? To see how something is. So my mind processed that shit differently. Now you over here, you here in there, over here, but it back there. Okay? We got the healer here. This is somebody, people got to tread lightly and be careful with they, you know, not to hurt their feelings or something like this. And I'm like kind of bold, you know, I could be that thing that's kind of like that butter knife with that real sharp blade on it though. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I thought all bird knives was supposed to be, not sharp. But this one is, like, oops. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, please help. Somebody is saying, please help. But this person was not being manipulated here to do something here against their boss. Because I'm telling you, somebody taught these women how to do something, like how to go in and help women remove these children, or a spell to help these women get rid of these children that was being put in them while they was unconscious or they was not aware, to stop them from being a star. You know what I'm saying? And somebody taught somebody how to do something. And somebody was not manipulated. They just wanted to be the boss of whatever this is. And now they lost whatever. If they was trying to get into the industry again or be a star again, they're not. Abundance is in reverse. Like, this is a difficult thing to, like, lay out. It's like ironing out something here. Okay? Really. And then you got this in Chanel energy or night energy here. And somebody's jealous. So somebody went from giving you the evil eye to being jealous. Okay? I don't know what this is, y'all. Hold on one second.